Hey, yo, most of the time when we get on here, we always try to find something philosophical to say. I started to put this phone down and just say fuck it because when it comes down to it, the things that we have to say to each other, to our own people, seems like that shit is, going on deaf ears. I'm sitting around, just going over some stocks and stuff, looking at different investments, and I come across this, you know, couple of videos that just got me wondering what the hell is going on, and even though I used to be mixed up in some crazy, you know, I thank the universe for, having a mind, at some point to get up out of it. And now that I see, what's going on and what I was a part of, it breaks me down. You know what I'm saying? Because, with all the good that's in the world, it just seems like we choose to just do the opposite when it comes down to what we've been taught. I was looking at the Swavey, incident that happened to the young guy from Wilmington, Delaware. He's actually, I'm not sure if he's from Wilmington, Delaware, or it happened in Wilmington, Delaware, but if he is from Wilmington, Delaware, it hit me because, you know, I'm from Wilmington, Delaware, and I was just thrown back by because it's just like, damn, for this young man to be, as popular as he was and as charismatic as he was, from what I've seen, it's just unbelievable that some people don't have the right mind to say or think that some people are just off limits. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of pains me to see that somebody that could have given people jobs and given people opportunities in the future has lost their life, because coming from Wilmington, Delaware, it's not a lot of opportunities. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that are doing something with themselves, I feel like they need to be protected. I feel like everybody needs to be protected. You know what I'm saying? But there are some people that choose to live criminal lifestyles. And if you do, that does not, negate you being an intelligent human being, or it shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? You should still have a understanding, and that civilians and certain people are off limits. Ghost was just talking about this. You know what I mean? Styles P. And I support that. You know what I mean? It's just certain people should be off limits. I think violence. We should really get put that shit to the side. Period. Because it's too much going on for us to not pay attention to the things that are happening in the world. You know what I'm saying? And it just I really don't be having nothing to say. That's why I don't do these videos anymore, because this shit be going on deaf ears. And I just had to say that because that tripped me out. Like, damn, people don't even have the right mind to say, you know what, I could fight this person, because you could you should always think about your future, and that person could give you an opportunity in the future, could have given somebody an opportunity in the future, that person who chose to pull the trigger. And I don't know what it was for, but I just know at some point we can't keep blaming everybody else for treating us the way that they do when we don't even respect ourselves. And I know people tired of hearing that shit. I know people probably don't want to hear that shit, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Like, when the last time you respected a pair of sneakers that you didn't pay a lot of money for? Or, just think about how frivolous we are with, money. You might spend $1 here, $2 here, $3 here, $4 a day, and you add it up, it's $100 through the week. You know what I'm saying? It's just we don't really take into account, how we don't appreciate certain things anymore. And it seems like, us included, we've been a part of the younger generation just having no respect for life. And it brought me to another video about It was Blood Indian Red. And it was about the Nipsey Hussle mural and how it was somebody spray painted on it, and the guy's name was Capone from California or something. And the point that I want to go, because I'm making a point with this video, stop getting caught up with, likes and views, man, because a lot of people are saying that this young man was killed because of what happened to Nipsey Hussle's mural. And I want to give a big shout out to Teflon Dejon Chosen, because this brother chose to get on the internet and break down what really transpired. You need to go look that up. And the point that I'm making is, just running your mouth for no reason without having any real truth of what possibly took place, and just running with a story because you're trying to generate views. I used to get real tight when things was going on, on social media. I used to snap because I used to hate the shit that was going on. When Nipsey Hussle got killed, nigga, I was on fire. And you know what I mean? Because to me, he was just a good brother. It just don't seem like he was the type of brother that had some hate in his heart. And you know what I mean? Even though he was doing his thing, as far as in the gang, he just seemed like he was trying to bring more people together than separate people. But, and this is not a shot at Nipsey Hussle or anything else, but, or what he represent or nothing like that. I'm saying when I chose to get into the depth of the story, I happened to see some things that didn't sit well with me. You know what I mean? And not to get into that, it's just that I'm saying don't get pulled in to something before you get the full story. You see what I'm saying? Or you do some digging first. You see what I mean? Because a lot of people are losing their lives and or getting into confrontations over things that could be avoided if we just chose to do a little bit more homework and a little bit more research. So once again, I want to say, please go check out Teflon Dejon Chosen, and he's going to break down what happened to Blood Indian Red, and how that all transpired, because it did not happen over, a mural that was spray painted over, by another, what was a blood member, which, is another thing we need to stop doing. I shouldn't even have said any names because we don't want anything to happen to the guy that supposedly did that. You know what I mean? That's another thing. We've been so programmed to talk freely about things that may not be dangerous to us, but may be dangerous to other people. You see what I'm saying? So I want to apologize for even saying the brother's name. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't know what type of energy we're going to put on that brother by constantly, because that's why I'm saying it. You got all these content creators saying this brother did this, and that's why his homie, got rest his soul, that why that happened, but that's not why it took place. So, I'm just a little bit, I'm tripping, man, because it's crazy we just killing each other like this. It's this shit is spooky. I mean, like, damn, and this ain't no act. This is the reason why I don't do content anymore. I've been shut down so many times, trying to give out, some info or, just my opinion. And, I've reached a lot of people, man, but it's not about the views and stuff. I was always trying to, get with like-minded individuals and see if we could try to figure out a way, to change the game. But, I had to get away from it because, man, this thing, it'll break you down in the inside. You know what I mean? Constantly just seeing how things are happening and, how we getting treated. And the truth of the matter is the only way it's going to change is if we change it. Nobody else is going to change it. And that's the real reason why I stopped doing videos, because it's just like, damn, I mean, if we don't accept the fact that we in a race and this is some type of competition or war or battle or conflict, we never going to come out of this situation if we don't look at it from a strategic point of view, and that's just what it is, man. If we don't really start taking shit serious, look at what's happening to the planet, look at what's happening to us, seeing how the ideologies that we've been programmed with have got us on this course, of destruction, because between, the food, the water, the air, everything in society that's made to kill you, the system, and then each other and the way we do each other sometimes, it's just like, it ain't gonna be long, it ain't gonna take long. I mean, if you really think about it. So, I mean, I just hope people think about that. How long do you think it'll be before we annihilate each other or help the enemy annihilate us? Because at the rate we going, on top of, like I said, the food, the air, the water, everything that's set in society, to kill you or trip you up, it's like, how long do you think it's going to be? I mean, hey, man, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, man. I just wanted to say that, man. Shout out to Teflon Dejan Chosen for, giving that info out, because we need to get the info first. Stop worrying about likes and views, man. Like, if it ain't real, if it ain't genuine, and you ain't trying to stop the violence and change people's perspective and ideologies, man, stop, man. Stop doing this shit for content and for money and views. That shit's corny. I'm out of here.